first document I'm going to work on for this cash transaction is the as-is residential contract, of course. And I have already entered all the information I am supposed to. If not, I will work on it later on the document. I have the buyer, the seller, make sure everything's spelled correctly. Now the tax ID is already there. The legal description is one thing I did not add, so I'm going to go to the MLS, the property, click on the IMAP description, sorry, the IMAP button, and that will take me to the property information. This is the property tax ID. Copy that, edit text, and paste it right there. Oh, sorry, no, this is the legal description. Now I'm actually copying the property tax ID. Don't confuse it. So this is the legal description right here. So copy that, paste it here, save it. Now going down to what items are included on the purchase, go back to the MLS and see what's included. So it's built-in oven, dishwasher, and all that. I copy it and paste it right here. So this is like I've said before, if something is not included on the purchase, then you will add that here. Now the purchase price is gonna be $80,000 cash. So the initial deposit, usually for cash purchases, I can do about, let's do $3,000. You could do less. Now the escrow is gonna be made within 3 days or leave blank. The escrow agent, assuming I think it was given here. Yep, it's given here. But if assuming they did not provide the escrow agent, meaning the title company's information, you could always type TBD, which means to be determined. And then later on, once the offer is accepted, you can ask the listing agent to give you the details of the title company. Additional deposit, no. The financing, no, there's no financing, so it's 0. This is a cash deal. And 0. Now the balance to close. So this is pretty easy. We're purchasing the property at $80,000. We are putting $3,000 in escrow. So how much do we have left? 80,000 minus 3,000 is 77,000. As simple as that. Now we're giving them 1 day, 24 hours to accept this offer. So giving them until tomorrow, December 10th. And we are going to close this property on 12 days after December 10th, because this is a cash deal and because I am going to make sure that we use a title company that can make us close in that amount of time. All right, so continue. Assignability may not assign. It's not the property is not subject to lease or occupancy. Now the buyer will pay cash. Yes. No, none of this should be filled out. Continue. We're not asking for anything from the seller. We're not the buyer's not paying anything additional. Title evidence and insurance within 15 days or leave blank. Seller will pay for his charges prior to closing, and then the buyer will take over. Now we're not in Miami-Dade. Home warranty, we're not asking for any, so it doesn't apply. For special assessments, sorry. And this part, this is actually the title company. We're saying that the seller will designate the title company and will pay for it. Now back to this is the assessments, where we're saying that the seller will pay for the assessments prior to closing, and then the buyer will take over. Now the flood elevation certificate, in case it was in a flood zone, then you can leave it blank. I usually leave it blank because it's standard 20 days. Now keep going. Then this is the inspection period, because this is a cash deal. I am going to do about 7 days. since we're closing very soon in 12 days. Now addenda. We are going to do the appraisal contingency. We decided to do that. If you didn't do the buyer decided not to, then you don't have to check that. And then what else is included in this addenda? So we have the documents provided by them, which is the condo rider, the lead-based paint, and the seller's property disclosure. So the condo rider, the lead-based paint, and that's it. The seller's property disclosure is not added to this. Are there any additional terms? No. And that's it. I always forget to add La Rosa Realty Orlando here. Orlando LLC, and now you just make sure that your buyer's signatures and initials have been assigned to the right person. In this case, we use Nidia Versian, and that's it. We save and do not share.